Hey, model railroaders and fellow YouTubers. I've got a few things I got going on I wanted to show you. I was in Lowe's the other day and picked up a small pack of files. Work great for smaller areas and easier to get into tight places. $3.99, my local Lowe's. It's Project Source. It's a 6-piece set. $3.99, couldn't beat it. Also, I picked up a tool bag so I can put my odds and ends and tools and whatnot into and keep everything kind of neater in the train room. I'm kind of starting to feel like it's time to get out or purchase the foam board and get some foam board down and get started. I pretty much got most of my track here and set up. I'm doing a main to go around the backside back here so that it'll connect up, give me a siding to park on, and I've got the working line in Reedley set up, ready to go. I want to put another crossover in right there. I've kind of figured out that I need a cross back over, so I'm going to put that in as soon as I can pick up some switches. So I'm getting to the point where it's time to pick up some foam and get started on getting this put together and ready to go. And oh yeah, look, my DCC unit came back and it's working. Everything's working great with it. They said that there was a module that had gone bad in it and they replaced it for me, and I'm learning how to use it. I got all my, well, that was a oopsie. I got all my my DCC decoders in and hooked up and ready to go. Now I can run each individual engine or set of engines without having to run blocks of switches and blocks of rails, and everything seems to be working great, other than the fact that I have an occasional derailing every so often. But I think once I get the foam board down and get everything soldered together and set up and working, that it will do better. That way I don't have all the problems, situations that come about. I still want to pick up some tortoise switches so that I can switch track, not have to walk over and do it by hand. I really enjoy working with the DCC unit, and I'm glad you guys sent me all the information you did and posted all the stuff that you did so that I could learn from it. I'm really glad you guys did that. One of my favorites is Derek with his information. Really good, decent information that was on there. Also, a couple of the other ones that have put out info. Really glad you guys did. Also, did some work on the lift up bridge. Made sure everything's working fine. The engines come to a stop, go in both directions now, and as you can tell, I've got trains that go in both directions. Going to work on having all of that up and running, and once I get my foam board, see, there we go, comes to a stop. Push it back down, lock it in place, and we're back running again. Oh, and also for my birthday, which was on the 16th of last month, my wife reupholstered my chair for me in what she called railroad track design. I love it. She did a great job. Really looks good. Now, on to the problem. I've got this DCC controller in here, or decoder, I mean, and I'm having a hard time with it. I followed some of you guys' leads. I made a program track. I got to get this mounted into the fascia once I get it in. But this one does not want to seem to run. And also the headlight doesn't seem to want to operate properly. So I went into my controller. I read all the instructions, and it says to do program. And if I do it 4 times, then I get on program track. I press enter. And then if I push 7, then it resets everything back. 7, 1. And as you can see, the engine does something for a minute or so, well, a few seconds really, but then it stops. And I can't seem to get this engine to work at all. If you guys have any helpful tips, anything that you can help me out with, I'd appreciate it. Once it gets done, then I press 1 to program it. I get the main off and wait, and then it's given me a different manufacturer code every time, and I don't understand why. Decoder verify is 33 every time. Activate this address 1, yes. Short address 3. We're going to go with that for right now. We're not going to try and fix anything. 1. And then see, it comes up with cannot read. And I don't understand what's going on. So maybe you guys can fill me in, kind of give me a little bit of information on that and help me out. I guess I could call NCE. It is an NCE decoder. I know it kind of looks like it's a little crammed in there, but it actually isn't. Nothing's touching, nothing rubs. Sounds really good when it was running, which, yes, it was running. And now I can't seem to get it to do anything. Maybe there's something that I did wrong, or I don't know. If you guys can spot it, let me know. All right, I've run over my 5-minute time limit. I hate going over that. I really hate the sound of my own voice. All right, you guys, have a good one. Take care. Talk to you soon.